following feature presentation is part of the All for Sci-Fi Podcast Network.
I'm sorry, Dave.
You're not, Dave.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
Not sorry.
If you only knew the power of the dark side, Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father.
He told me enough. He told me you killed him.
No, I am your father.
And maybe your mother.
I'll be back.
Yes, you will.
And he was.
And back. Hey, stop that, John McCain.
It's a trap.
It's a trap. The trickster doing it.
That's right.
The needs of the many outweigh
The needs of the few.
What the what? Yoda.
do or do not. There is no trap.
Hey, give me my kid back.
Hey,
Hey, give me my space cat. Give me my space cat
we
back.
all want Space Cat.
Live long and prosper.
Captain Trickster.
Get away from her, you bitch!
Hey, don't talk like that around Newt.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me you built a time machine
Out of a Tesla Cybertruck?
out of a DeLorean?
Wait a minute, the Tesla one looks like a cockbook.
That's true.
Okay. Hey, Mike.
Bye.
My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Stop saying that!
Keep saying it.
I see dead people.
So what? You said that.
Why so serious?
Because it's time for All for Sci-Fi, everybody!
I volunteer as tribute.
What I do is not up to you.
Not. That's part of the Force Awakens.
We're home.
Yes, we are.
The Force is with me. I'm one with the Force and the Force is with me.
I am one with the Force. Is the Force with you, everybody?
I'm one with the Force and the Force is with me.
Here we go. It's time for All for Sci-Fi. I'm your weekly host, Eric Walker. Next to me is, of course,
Captain Trickster, or never call me late for any type of
Yeah.
food.
well, we all know that you're
I'm the guy we spoke
Yes,
for.
you are Captain Trickster. Rickster. Never late for a dinner.
That's right.
Right.
Never
How
late
was
for
your
anything.
week, everybody? My week was very happy, but I'm not going to talk about that. But how was your week, Captain Trickster?
I was tricking everybody, so I was doing really good.
I'll bet you were.
Actually, it's been a good week. I mean, it's enjoyable week too.
Okay.
So I had a lot of fun.
And also, we're not reviewing Venom this week, but we will on next week's show.
Yes.
So this week, we're going to talk about Star Trek Lower Decks Season 5, 2-episode premiere.
Yep.
And we're also going to talk about, obviously, the Penguin,
Mm-hmm.
which everybody's loving.
Yep.
In Agatha All Along, which people are starting to like.
Yes.
I'm starting to like this show. Unfortunately, they're on the 7th episode of Agatha.
Yes. One more episode left. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Death in My Hand, I think.
That's what it was called. Yep.
Yeah. And the Penguin episode is called Homecoming,
Yep.
episode 5. So we have 3 more weeks of that. Of course, we got a lot of weeks coming up of Lower Decks, and we're excited about that.
Yes.
We're going to talk about that on today's show. And also, we have a new Dune series coming on Max soon, right?
Yeah. Very soon.
Right, next month or something like
Something
that.
like that. Yeah.
So, and then after that, we have Skeleton Crew,
Yep.
which, wow. The big news out of this week on the Skeleton Crew is that guess who makes an appearance in the Skeleton Crew? Did you pay attention, Captain Trickster?
Not this time. I didn't. Was it a new? Is there a new trailer out?
No, but
Oh.
the buzz, it's been all over the internet for 3 days now. I bet Mike knows.
Oh, I know. Mike knows. He knows everything.
In one of the scenes, they actually did a throwback to the Ewok movies, and Teak is actually making an appearance.
Oh,
And the
yeah.
Skeleton Crew.
I saw something like
But
that. yeah.
not the Teak that Nikki Patello played.
No.
The actual original Teak, which was a puppet
Mm-hmm.
that Wilford Brimley said he wouldn't work with. So I
Huh.
guess they've resourced it, and we have the Teak puppet. We're finally going to see that and see why it made The guy with diabetes so angry.
That's true.
He said, I ain't working with no damn Muppet. I mean, puppet, or whatever he said. But that gave Nikki Patello her part, which is great because Nikki was doing the stunts for Wicket for Warwick Davis. And that got her signed. But Teak is coming, and that's great.
Yes, it is.
We'll see what else they do. I'm kind of interested to see what it's going to be like. So,
it's going to be a lot of fun.
It's just a quick shot from what I understand, but it's like a throwback. And it's nice to see that they're doing throwbacks to the Ewok movies because we are canon, and they're making the Ewok movies more canon every day. And don't start typing in when is Mace going to make an appearance.
Yes, really. Soon,
I doubt that would happen, but someone said that it's time for them to bring you back on one of my one of the posts. So that's heartwarming, but I doubt it. But you never know, right? So
that's true. You never know.
So any other news this week, Captain Rickster?
Not that I know of right at the moment. I know Venom's out this weekend.
Right.
There's supposed to be a couple other ones coming out this next month.
Right.
Can't remember the names of them right at the moment.
Right. Never say never. That sounds like the name of a song.
True.
Thanks, Mike. But what do you want to review first?
Well, we started with Agatha. It sounded almost like.
Okay, you want to start with Agatha?
Yeah, start with Agatha.
This week's show. Yeah, this week's episode is episode 7, Death's Hand in Mine. And as you know, at All for Sci-Fi, we have a rating system of 0 to 5 stars. 5 stars is the best. If it's 3 stars or less, we don't recommend you stream it. This one's on Disney Plus. Let me give the rating. The official All for Sci-Fi rating of Agatha All Along episode. I'm going to give it 4.5 stars. What do you give it?
I'm gonna do the same. Yeah, 4.5.
It wasn't quite a 5-star, but the show's good. It's good. It's been consistent since week 2 or 3. And we're on week 7.
Been a lot better than the last one we saw. But anyway,
it's okay.
We won't mention.
Did you have a favorite scene? I mean, it was an interesting episode. This was really interesting this week.
Yeah, I liked it when she was a little girl, when she was getting taught by her mistress.
Right.
On trying how to read tea leaves.
Tea leaves.
Yeah.
And you're talking about the one that does the tarot cards.
Yeah, she does it. She does both.
And sees the future and sees,
She's all that stuff. But she was with her mistress, and the mistress was trying to teach her how to do tea leaves. She already knew how to do tarot cards real good.
This I don't want to sound depressing, but one of the scenes I liked with that person you're talking about, I don't know her name. Mike might know the name of her teacher. One of my favorite scenes was when they talked about death.
Oh,
and she said we all have that in common.
Yes,
even though that's depressing.
Yeah, really, it is.
It is true. We all have that in common, right? We all have a number.
Right, we're all in common.
That's true.
Some quicker than others.
Only the good die young.
That's
well,
right.
So they say.
That's what they say. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if that's true or not. Anything else about this episode? I mean, we finally found out that it's Wanda's son.
Right, we found that out. Yes,
right.
That was
we
good.
kind of knew that
Already.
Figured it out, but it kind of came out and revealed itself more.
Yep.
And that lady you're talking about, who dies at the end of the episode. Oh, I just gave it away.
Oh,
I should have done that. Oh, spoiler.
Spoiler.
She put some sort of hex on Bobby.
Yeah.
To make it, because she thought he wasn't ready.
Yep.
And there was an interesting scene between Agatha and the son, where they were talking about how Wanda he's the son of Wanda, and she says, he said, that's not my mother. And that's true. Our mother and our father are who raise us, right?
That's right.
It's not always the egg donor or the sperm donor. Yeah, you could have a child or adopt a child raise a child, and you're their dad or mother.
That's right.
Right? Or their dad or mother, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
So,
it could be them and a grasshopper, but who knows?
So,
that's a pronoun, by the way.
Okay. How'd you get off track on that?
Well, the same way you get off track every time else.
You always
know?
make me go off track, Captain Trickster. You're tricking me now.
Oh, I love doing that.
I know. Okay. What do you want to do next?
Let's see. Let's do Lower Deck.
Oh, you want to save Penguin for last.
Oh, yes. Penguin is actually really good, but I don't want to save it for last. Yes.
Okay.
I like Lower Decks. It's actually pretty good.
Well, it started off pretty good.
Yeah.
They're spending a lot of time with Tilly and the Orions in the first couple episodes, but now she's back on a Cerritos.
Yes.
But the first episode is called Dos Cerritos, like there's two of them.
Yes.
And I forgot what the name of the second one was.
Cerritos.
Yeah, but they
only a different universe.
No, that's the first one. I'm talking about the second one. I don't remember what the name of it was.
I don't remember either.
Okay, so and they're dealing with that. She finds out let's give the rating for both the episodes. You know, I'm liking it. Let's say both episodes, let's combine them. They get a all for sci-fi rating of 4.65 stars. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I'll give it a 4.70. It's actually really good. I liked it a lot.
And I don't recommend anybody watch them with children because, there's some, jokes there like, I want to get on. I like your pointers and
yes, yes,
type of stuff. And I know what she was saying to Boimer about that. So I like pointers.
Yeah,
of course you do.
Yeah, just like writing them.
There were some funny jokes in there.
There was some funny stuff, but it's not made for young kids.
No. This is the adult version of Star Trek, and that's why we love it.
Oh yeah,
we need our own version, right, Mike?
Yep. Yes, we do.
Did you have a favorite scene in any of the two episodes?
I like it when she disarmed the pirates and they come to find out what they really wanted to be instead of pirates. They didn't want to be pirates. They wanted to be one wanted to be a dancer. The other one wanted to be a I forget what the other one wanted to be.
One of them wanted to be a dancer.
Well, yeah, one was a dancer. One
of them wanted to cook or something.
Oh, yeah, she wanted to be cooking, a cooker. I mean, not cook, but a cook,
a baker or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, her being able to leave and not be this badass pirate.
Yep.
Even and actually, my favorite scene was when they were using laughing gas.
Oh, that was good too.
That was funny.
Yeah.
Which created a war.
Yeah, that's even better.
And then now, so it's an interesting show. I mean, it's intelligently written. This is the final season of Star Trek Lower Decks, everybody.
What? It
is because they're gonna be doing something else. Tawny Newsome is gonna be doing another show.
Oh, that's not good.
Who plays Mariner? Hey, Johnny, how you doing?
Hi, Johnny.
Nice that you've joined us. So we're talking about Star Trek Lower Decks season 5, the first 2 episodes.
Yep.
And we gave the first 2 episodes I gave it a 4.65, Captain Rickster.
4.70.
Right. It's a good show, but don't watch it around kids.
Yeah.
Anything else about the first 2 episodes that stands out?
Oh, I like how they're on that planet with they took away capitalism and there was no money, no problem.
Okay.
Remember they had to sit there burning piles and piles of money. I wish they would give it to me instead of burning
the last episode, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Wish they would just give out all that money to me instead of burning it.
But I bet you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A few bucks in my pocket would be nice.
Yeah. Well, we all wish that we lived in a universe like the Star Trek universe, right? Where we don't worry about that stuff. And we all kind of get along, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. All right. Now let's talk about
the Penguin.
The Penguin, episode 5, Homecoming.
Yep.
By far, the Penguin series, so far for me, Captain Rickster, has been one of the best sci-fi shows this year. There was another one earlier in the year. It was pretty good as well.
Yep.
But it's right up there. It was kind of the one you didn't expect.
True.
Who would have thought, Colin Farrell could play such a, he's a great actor, but who would have thought? And they're doing a really good job. So
yeah, they are. He's doing a real good job.
Yeah, everybody is.
Yeah.
The show is just really, the writing's good. They're doing a great job. Let's give the official rating for Penguin, episode 5, Homecoming. He gets 4.75 stars. What do you give it?
4.80.
Right.
It's actually really good.
Yes.
I liked it a lot. Let's see. Was it in that episode? No, wasn't it?
This episode is the one where the Penguin tries to take out the Maronis.
Oh yeah.
Ends up
killing the mother and son.
Right.
But I like it when the girl or the woman, came to the Maloney's and
The Gigantes.
they wanted to make peace between each other.
Yeah. So
and then try to take down Penguin.
the Hangman, the one that Oswald the Penguin tried to circumvent and tried to make everybody think she was loony.
Right.
He was trying to set it up this whole time, but she's on to him. She's making peace.
Mm-hmm.
There's some gory stuff, when she, shoots the last remaining of her family.
Yep.
One of her uncles shoots him right there, and then gives all the money to the, henchmen.
All the blood money.
Right.
A lot of blood on that money.
Yeah, there sure is. And then there's tender moments with that's, are not really tender moments, but his mother, the Penguin's mother's upset because they're back in that bad part of town.
Yeah. Where she raised her boys in the beginning in the first place.
I mean, just think about how much we're talking about this episode. And of course, we're giving a review. So this isn't like, let's all cry if it's not spoiler free. Back in the day, I say this all the time.
Mm-hmm.
When you watch Siskel and Ebert, they talked about the movies and what they were about.
Always talked about the spoiler. And they gave a lot of spoiler alerts too.
Right. They talked about the acting, the music. And the Penguin is right up there. They're doing it's just a really good show. Anything else you want to share about this?
I can't wait to see what next week's going to be like because I like the new hideout they got.
Yes, that was a very interesting thing about underneath the ground and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's going to be fun.
Because a penguin is underground. Well, they actually live on top of the ground, but they like to walk. They like to cuddle under the ground too because it is a little sometimes warmer for them.
Mm-hmm.
And they want to get away from sharks and stuff. They swim underneath and get into a little cubby hole where the sharks can't get to them.
Does this particular show, how does it match up with the comics? I'm just curious because I'm not the comic book guru.
This is probably off with the new comic books from the Penguin, which I'm going to have to see if I can dig up and find some.
So it's nothing like you're familiar with.
No.
Okay.
Well, take that back. Some of the older comic books with the Penguin in it does kind of seem familiar with the new hideout they found and how his walk was different.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, he's short, supposed to be a short person, not a tall person like Colin Farrell is. But
right,
he's
supposed to be shorter, like Danny DeVito.
Okay, but not that. Yeah, about that short. And the penguins are supposed to be around him too, not a bunch of henchmen and stuff like that.
Right.
So it's a little bit different because he teaches those penguins how to, shoot and steal.
Really, in the comic books?
Oh yeah,
that's interesting.
Yeah. It's funny, but yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, can't wait. It's a 5th episode. I believe there's 8 episodes, so we have 3 more weeks. And then also, what we talked about in the beginning of the show, we have Dune, Prophecy coming out soon.
Mm-hmm.
In December, we have Skeleton Crew.
Yep.
So there's more Lower Decks coming. It's a great year for sci-fi again.
Yes, it is.
So stick with us every week. Our show's 3:30 Saturday every week, and we review a show. And sometimes we go to conventions as well and do walkthroughs. We've been known to do that.
I hope you like the LA convention walkthrough we did.
Yes, we were just at LA Comic Con.
Yep.
And next year it's going to be in September.
Yes.
It's even earlier.
Yeah, it's getting early for some reason. I don't know why.
It's probably the only time they could book the convention center.
Probably, yeah.
There's other things going on. All right, everybody, as we say at All for Sci-Fi, this week, go out and do an act of kindness because someone might see you be nice to someone and they may be nice to someone and pay it forward and it'll make the world a better place. Remember, the force is with us always. Live long and prosper, Captain Rickster.
That's right. Hey, great. Have a great rest of your weekend. Enjoy. We're going to have a cooler week that's coming next week.
Angeles. Well, it's a worldwide show.
It's a worldwide show, but anyway, it's gonna be cooler in a lot of places. Come back next week, have a lot of fun. We'll give you some more laughs. I hope you guys are always laughing at us because that's what we try to do, and we'll give you a lot more content next week.
All right,
have
everybody.
a great week.
Take care and God bless.
The following feature presentation is part of the All for Sci-Fi Podcast Network.